Hey everyone, this is Pramita here, and this is going to be another journal flip throughs. These are going to go into my shop, so I thought that before I put these listings in, I would give you a glimpse of how they look or what they are. So let me do this one first, and then I can move on to the now. Again, if you need to measure this, I don't know, I have a centimeter ruler, but I can't find my inches. Yeah, I do have that. So this is very similar to the standard size traveler's notebook. It's only that it has so many layers, and I had made this kind of a layered kind of look with laces and fabrics and papers and stuff like that. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, or I would say yeah, 5.5 is better because these are going to peek through. So that's the concept. And so this is one of those layered journals that I have been doing. So, and so many people have loved it, and I think yeah. So this one I made in this purple kind of not purple exactly purple, but something in a mauve purple tone. So and a little bit of green thrown in. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. So I have used papers from Antique Papery. I think this kit has been retired, but I will try and post the link if you're interested in getting this paper. So let me do the flip. So on the front cover, of course, you can see a little bit of cluster with some silk applique. I have this silk trim, and I have just fussy cut out this flower and used some buttons, lace to make a cluster, tiny cluster. And this is a tag that goes in, and what I've done is I've added some beads with a bulb pin at the top just to give an extra interest. So that goes inside the front pocket, and at the back this is actually a wraparound kind of pocket, so you have another pocket at the back. So this is the back. So actually these journal cards, these are not actually journal cards. I made these tags and cards from the papers that I had. So what I did was I kept this bird cage in the frame sort of thing, and I've collaged a little bit of newsprint page, and then this is a music strip, and then this is the label. So I've done a little bit of extra collage on top of this digital image, and I do have a video, I think a process video of how you can jazz up your digital images and give it a new kind of a look with your inputs, little bits and pieces like this. So you can jazz them up and keep them a little bit unique even though you're using a digital. So you can go and check. I'll try and put the link below so that you can have a look. So this is the cover. So this is the tie. So the tie is attached with the front panel, I would say. This does not have a cover per se, but it has a front panel. So because this is a layered journal, I have made this panel sort of look. So inside you have a vellum pocket, and this is the journal card. Again, these are all cut apart from sheets of paper. I mean, I had these journal papers which I have used as I saw the image, I thought I would want this on a journal card. I have cut that out. I have used it in this way. This kit did not come with so many journal cards as such, and I needed some extra, so I did like this. So this is the vellum pocket, which is backed with lace, so you can see the lace, and this goes in. I hope I'm in frame. Yeah. So this is a front cover, And here you can see I've added lots of elements like lace, ruffle, silk ruffle, lace bits. This is a totally tactile kind of journal, you know, and it also has a lot of writing space. So if you want to combine both, like you want to have tactile elements along with your writing space, so these are the best kinds because you get the best of both. So here again I have used some lace as page topper sort of thing, and this is a side tuck sort of thing. So what I've done is I had these bits and pieces left, you know, and I didn't know how to use them. I didn't want to waste them, so I have backed them up on cardstock and made these quilted looking journal cards, and I think they came out so well. And I've used these labels. These are from Love Junk journals, and most of the stuff here you see are from the same kit, but just bits and pieces that were lying around. And this is again some lace tab that I've done. These are these laces. Most of them are, you know, vintage. So here again you can see a little bit of a lace tab. I have layered the lace also, and the stitching is very rustic because I wanted that rustic look. So I tried to give that. I've used grey thread throughout so that it doesn't stare stark at your face. So this is green, a little bit of green ruffle. This is the paper I was talking about, the one that I made the tag with at the back. So you can see how you can just you know, gauge which side you want. So this is what I've done. Okay, and some lace trim at the bottom. It has so much of elements, lace elements at the bottom as well as at the tops, the sides. You know, it's so pretty. So this is another tag that I made, and these are actually altered envelopes. So what I've done is, I have just collaged on the front and some book page, some elements from the kit, some numbers, labels from Tracy Fox, and all sorts of things, and then I've stitched around that and glued it on the page. So some lined page. Okay, so this is actually a book page pocket, vellum pocket. So this is a double pocket. So what you have is here 2 pockets, and this is a vintage book page. So I have added this double tag. Okay, this goes in here, and this is just a journal card that goes in at the back pocket. So you have 2 of those, and then when you turn you get this image, some half page. This is a vintage handkerchief I had, and I'm collaged on top of that. Just made a little bit of stitching with the images from the kit, and I've used the word enchanting. Here is a journal card that tag I made. So this goes in here. And again I've done some lace appliques. I hope you can see them. Cluster sort of thing with some vintage. This is a very old doily piece that I had. Again some layered tab that I have created. Some silk ruffle. Okay, again what I've done is those quilted side tuck sort of thing, and here I have created some collaged cards. These are mostly from scraps that I had, and this definition is from Musings by Nikki. So if you want you can check that. Some grid paper, some half page. So this half page I've added a pocket, and here is some journaling card. This is an altered window envelope. Okay, so what I've done is I have I created a window envelope sort of thing with a bigger view, because The ones that I had didn't have such a bigger view, they had only tiny ones, so I wanted something bigger. So I added some vellum, and again I've done some collage cards, tags, and you can journal at the back. So there are two threads that I've used throughout. One is brown and one is grey, because I didn't want to use black. So here you can see I have, this is the other side of the page. Here there's a huge cluster sort of thing, tab, and this is a very old wedding dress, I think. I got some blank pages, and here there is a pocket. I have punched at the top, with that gives a lace kind of effect, and here is another, those birdcage images. This goes in. So this kit was, I think, spring, I'm not sure about the name, so if I recall the name I'll put it in the description box. So this is the center of the signature, and this is gorgeous, and I have pom-pom trims at the edges. Again, a pocket journal card that goes in, some lace flower tabs, again top tabs. There are lots of tabs throughout, some fabric cluster that I had done, and I have shown how I make those clusters in a previous video, so I'll post a link of that also below. So here is a tag I made. These were all made from scraps. I didn't want to throw them, I just, had leftovers from previous projects. So this is another journal card that goes inside this pocket. Some grid page. This is another of those altered envelopes. It's a journal card that goes in. Okay. Again, this has some top tab, and these both are vintage laces. Some lace appliques. Now, if this is like a tuck spot, so if you want to put something, you can. This goes in. This you can keep things tucked. So this is a piece of this is on the cover that I've used as an applique, just to bring a little bit of semblance to the project. So this is actually a top tuck. So I have this journal tag, and again I've done some little bit of collage over here, some half page, lots of work on stitching, because this is mainly a stitched, most of the items are stitched on the page. So again, those double pockets, and here you can see I have a small cluster, double pockets with two journal cards and the vellum pocket. And what I love about this is this page also is very cohesive with the color theme that I was working on. This has these purple, beautiful purple flowers. I hope you can see them. So that's that goes in there, and this also goes in here. Some lined page. This is a quilted pocket, and some journal card to go with that. This is the back of the paper. I love this paper. This is so fresh and clean. Some top tab. And now we come towards the end of the journal, and this is a tag that I had made, which I have turned into a pocket. So here is a journal card with pansies and stuff, and this is the back panel. Here you have a small tiny envelope with a journal card, so that goes in. These envelopes I think came in the add-on kit, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I bought this kit. So, and at the back you can see I've done a little bit of collage. So so this is how it's looking. So by the time you see this, it's going to be listed in my shop. So if you want, you can go and see if you like it. So bye everybody, have a great day.